Hello, this is Andrew from Incan Dragon coming at you with a deck profile. It's been a while. Past couple months have been hectic for me and some of my teammates. So, anywho, here's a deck profile. We'll try to get some more content up. So, without further ado, let's get a deck profile on the Incan deck. For those who don't know, that's the Sun and Moon Dragon Synchros that Rex Goodwin played in 5Ds. They recently got support in Legendary Duelist 5 Immortal Destinies. So to start things out, we have 3 of the Ascator Dawnwalker and 3 of the Supay Duskwalker. These cards gave the deck a much needed boost. The ability to just instantly turn one of these instantly into one of the synchros is amazing. And just so they wouldn't be link fodder, Konami was smart and made sure you can only synchro summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. So no link shenanigans with this stuff, which would have made these really expensive had they been able to link summon. So yeah, really, really good support there. So yeah. So for the tuners, obviously as they need specific name tuners, you have Fire Ant Ascator. His effect's kind of irrelevant in this deck, so I'm not as concerned with it. But just in case, you could put them in defense mode and they destroy by battle. You can summon their level 5 from your graveyard. Its effects are negated, but it's sent to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. So in a clutch, it could help you defend yourself if needed. 3 Supay, which has a much more useful effect in my opinion. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect, I can summon an Oracle of the Sun from my deck. And you do double to tap points, but it returns to the hand during the end phase of the turn. So for those who don't know, the original problem with this deck was it needed to have a specific tuner with a level 5 monster specifically. Originally, you only had the Oracle Sun and Apocalyptic Quail as your only level 5s, really. This card, with the new support, allows it to make it more viable. Getting Oracles in the deck to be able to search what you need. Speaking of Oracle, we have 3 Oracle of the Suns, Cyber Dragon. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can special summon this. When this card is on the field, destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I can add one of the tuners Supay or Ascator. Now, I don't use that effect as much because the Dawnwalker and the Duskwalker do that for me so much better, but it's still nice to have these in case I don't open those. Now for the non-Incan cards, we have 3 Artifact Lancias. This deck does not like having removal on the field either via Empyrean Wall or not Empyrean Wall, Dimensional Fissure, Macrocosmos, DD Crow. This deck just despises banishing called by the grave. So I play 3 of this to protect myself from it. Now there's obviously other options you could do like Chaos Hunter, Empyrean Wall, things like that. But I think this is better because it can activate in the hand when your opponent's not expecting it. And the last card is no surprise to anybody. 3 Ash Blossom. I really shouldn't have to explain this. That's it for the monsters. Now for the spells, I play 3 Dark Holes. This deck does not mind having its stuff blown up whatsoever. And why it's not good against Thunder Dragons, I think against some rogue strategies like Salmon Grates, if they don't have the counter trap, this can hurt, as can Orcust if I can deal with the counter trap. I still think this is a really good card. Now, like I said, against Thunder Dragons, this is horrible, but outside of that, it's pretty decent. Not that this deck was made for competitive purposes. Anyways, it's more of a fun deck, so yeah, this wasn't meant to fight meta whatsoever. So next, 3 MST. This could be Twin Twister, could be Heavy Duster, Cosmic Cyclone, any spell and trap destruction in the game. I just chose MST because I had 3 secrets available. Not in the deck right now, so yeah. Next spell, we have 3 Called by the Graves. You really can't get hand trapped in this deck. You definitely can't have your Supay Duskwalker or Ascator Dawnwalker ashed. So yeah, this is to protect you from that. It's also protect you from DD Crow, and Dimension Shifter, that's a big one. And then the one of Regeki, I mean, Rogue, just for fun, might as well. Now for the trap lineup, we have 3 Torrential Tributes, yet again, just more, I'm not going to let you summon monsters. This, on the other hand, going first, can actually slow down an Orcust player if done correctly. You have to do it at the right timing, but, I really like this card, and it also pluses your dragon, so yeah, 3 of that's really, really good. I play 3 Red Reboot because Another thing you don't want to happen to your cards is you don't want them getting Solemn Strike or Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment or anything like that. So this is just an extra line of protection from traps that would get in your dragon's way. So yeah. And then the last card I play, 3 Call the Haunted, in case I need to bring a tuner back to sync or whatever, or to bring back a dragon so the loop can start earlier than I want to. Because for those that don't know, they each have an effect that brings back the other one. Moon Dragon Quaya brings back Sun Dragon Inti immediately, while Sun Dragon Inti has to wait till the next standby phase. So what you could do with this is you could bring the loop back prematurely. Like, let's say they destroy Inti, you can bring back Moon Dragon Quaya. So, yeah, 3 of these, not too bad. Now, for the extra deck, I don't have a lot of the 8s and 6s that this deck would require. You're not going to be playing a lot of Link monsters, because as I specified before, the 2 monsters, the 2 new ones, you can't link them on the turn you use their effects. So, yeah. I'm just going to show you the basics of what I have or what you need. And then I'm going to show you, or tell you some text you could put in here in place of the ones. Like, in my current build, I play 3 Moon Dragon Kayas. You really only need 2, I think. So you could easily drop 1. And same with NT. I play 3 currently, but you can easily play 2. So realistically, you play 2, 2. Now, Sun Dragon NT, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you destroy the monster that destroyed it, also inflict damage equal to the opponent, equal to the attack points it had. Moon Dragon KO, when it's targeted for an attack, you gain life points equal to half that attacking monster's current attack points. So yeah, really, really fun. And in Link format, once they revive, they come back in the main monster zone, so Link format doesn't hurt this deck too horribly. Some level 8 synchros I have in here, and there's obviously others you could play, are Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, and Stardust Spark are my 3 dragons right now, but obviously there's other options like Scrap Dragon, Psyframe Lord Omega. Yeah, there are so many level 8 options you can choose from, but these are just the 3 I'm currently playing with because I don't have an Omega right now. Probably really should pick one up, but yeah, these are the 8s I play currently. Next, for some of the 6s I play, Brio, Metaphys, Horse, and Coral Dragon. Yet again, there's other options out there, like you could put Goyo Guardian here, Naturia Barkion, HTS Behemoth. There's quite a few level 6 sinkers you can put in here. These are just the ones I have access to at the moment. So yeah, really this just gives you flexibility. Draws. If you do this right, you can start targeting face-up card in the field, negates effects, and then start bouncing stuff. And then I play a playset of Underclock Taker because you really don't link summon in this deck. It has its times where it will happen, but for the most part, you're not link summoning in this deck. So this is just there in case it's needed. You obviously could play like things like Nightmare Phoenix, though you gotta find a way to get rid of it because you need the arrows once you have the loop going, or before you have the loop going. But yeah, if you're playing this, I would not play anything higher than a Link 2. It's just, you're not going to go into these very often. I just have these because of availability. Alien Fornicus is not a bad one. Mrs. Radiant actually is not a bad one either. So yeah, there are options out there. Because most of the deck outside of Oracle of the Sun is Earth in the archetype. So yeah. So that's that. Yeah, so that's the Sun and Moon Dragon deck. Nothing really special. Just, you know, a fun rogue deck that you can play with friends that don't like that more casual players. This deck was not really built to deal with non-casual. Obviously, if I did, I'd be playing a lot more nasty things in here. So, yeah. That's just one of the deck profiles I have. I have a couple more that I'm going to probably be uploading a little later in the week. Get you guys some deck profiles or some casual decks. Because, yeah, not everything's about meta. So, sometimes just chilling out with a fun deck you enjoy is fun as well. So, that'll be it for me. If you have any tech ideas or extra cards you like in here, just throw a thing down in the comments below. Oh, and for those that are asking, just a side note, those are asking why I'm not playing the other Rex stuff, like the Earthbound Immortal stuff. I personally, and I shouldn't be bringing this into a deck discussion, but I'm going to anyways, I personally don't think the stuff is good in my opinion. The one that the level 8 effect monster, I do believe, I think it's a level 8, that looks like Rex, I think that is just an FTK enabler. That was a badly designed card in my opinion. The field spell could have been better if it didn't rely specifically on synchros to work, I think it shouldn't have to, as some of the Dark Signers never synchro summon. Believe it or not, like Misty nor Carly never synchro summon, so why should I have to rely on them having synchro monsters? And but the other effects for the card are good. That, and I just don't think some of the better Earthbound Immortal targets were made searchable, like Earthbound Wade and Earthbound Whirlwind were cards not searchable by the field spell, which is what I don't like about it. And as for the trap, the once per turn targeting a face-up card you control and destroying it, that is just so lame. They could have done so much better with that trap. Like, maybe you destroy a card and banish it once per turn. It just in general would have been nice. Maybe target a card on the field negates effects, or target a monster you control and it's unaffected by card effects this turn. There could have been so many ways they could have gone about that. So that's why I'm playing really the other Rex stuff. So if I were to play any of the new X stuff, I might play the field spell if I went around a Were Coach Raska build, but unfortunately, they made him so nerfed from the anime, so that's it for today. I will see you guys later with a couple other deck profiles. I'm doing a Destiny board one and a Subterror Behemoth Control-ish deck, so you can look forward to those later. So I will talk to you later, and see ya.